Hello and welcome to Universal Minds, content to forge your body and mind. When I began my health and fitness journey, I was 200 pounds. I couldn't run even a quarter of a mile without getting out of breath. I couldn't think about how to make the progress I needed, and really felt down and bad about myself. I had good friends that were supportive, but I knew I could be better. So when I was 18, I was in college, and I decided that enough was enough, and I had reached a point where it didn't matter anymore. So I looked up crew, you know, when you row the boat, and I joined that club team. On the very first day, it was a 5-mile run. It was so freaking hard. But do you know what that is like? You join a class, you're gonna go for it, you have nothing else to lose, and on the very first day, you have the biggest challenge ever, right? So now your goals and your challenges and your self-value, they're all on the line, and you really have to put forth tremendous effort to make sure that you won't back down. You drew a line in the sand, you're not gonna back down from that challenge. Within the first quarter mile, I was dying. I'd barely been able to run a quarter mile before, and this was a 5-mile run. Well, guess what? I had to finish it. It didn't matter the time it took. We had a path, you run down 2.5 miles and you come back 2.5 miles. That was it. But what I found was my dedication and my heart showed. So some of my team members who had been very fit and active in high school, field and track, 2 of those guys stayed with me, and they pushed me. Literally, they pushed me to run and get to the 2.5 mile mark. I would then run and walk back the other 2.5 miles. By the time I got back, everybody was already done, but those 2 guys had stayed with me the entire time. And that showed me what it means to have support. And this website and the content here is meant to offer you the same thing. Often in our lives, we wait till we really can't take it anymore, and then we decide to take action. It might not be the best approach, but it does work. But when you take that action and you put forth all your effort, you're really going out there. And if you don't have a proper foundation, then you could get lost. All the effort, all the energy that you put in, if it doesn't get you where you want to go, you really do feel at a loss. I don't know if you've felt that before, but I have multiple times. Now, I made it through that journey of the crew club team, and I became fit and healthy, but literally like 2 years down the road, I was gaining weight again. I wasn't 200 pounds, I was definitely 30 pounds overweight. And even now, I'm about 15 pounds overweight. Part of the reason for creating this content website is to help me kind of curate what it means to build a blueprint. From that blueprint, I can make progress and build the house that I want to build and live in, you know, for my body and my mind and state. It really is a house. If you look at it that way, it really helps. But without that blueprint and having a vision in your mind of where you want to be, you can't get there. All right, so how do we build that blueprint? What I did was I went out, found experts out there, and started gathering their content, reviewing their content, figuring out what works best for me and what does not, and where the commonalities of what they were saying were fitting and where there were differences. If you're beginning with a mental mindset, we can go a lot further than if we just focus on the body. I don't know about you, but I have followed all kinds of diets and exercise programs, and I've worked really hard, but there was something blocking me from fully achieving that goal. Why? That's the question I'm gonna try to answer for you. So what is tenacity? What is motivation? How do you keep pushing through? How do you become organized? Those kind of things, like the how and the why, words thrown around so easily, you know? Push yourself, just do it. How do you just do it? How do you push yourself? How do you make it past that barrier, that wall that always holds you back? That's what this site's about. And you're gonna witness my transformation. You're gonna witness me moving forward and applying the skills and the logic and the thought process that you're gonna read and hear about on this website and the videos, and my Facebook page, my Twitter page, the diets. Everything is gonna combine together, but the foundation will be the mental strength and attitude. We're gonna define and break down each of those concepts, because I can really know it and you can really apply it. And that when you hit those barriers, when you hit the wall, that's the energy that will be present here. And I really hope that you interact and you're a part of it. So if you like what you've heard here, please subscribe below. Please, please, please. You came to this site looking for something. I hope you find it. If not here, find it somewhere. Just keep searching. Keep that mindset, that the mental breakthrough is really where you're going to start making progress. I look forward to being a part of your journey. Thank you so much and wishing you the very best.